Have you ever just had one of those days where everything seems to fall apart at once? You stub your toe getting out of bed, trip and fall while walking down the street, lock yourself out of your car, then you get in a fender bender and are late for work. All you can think is, what else is going to happen? How could my day get any worse? We've all had this day. Everything falls apart piece by piece, and we're there watching and wondering when it will end. I had one of these days recently, and being me, I tried to cheer myself up by trying to focus on anything positive that had happened. It wasn't easy, but I was able to redirect my thoughts from what was going wrong and focusing on what was going right. Then I thought, I wonder who's had it worse, and looked up bad luck in history, which provided some interesting examples. Suddenly, my day didn't seem so bad. In fact, if I'm being honest, nothing I've experienced in my lifetime seemed that horrible, as many people have experienced far worse. Throughout history, countless individuals have experienced remarkably bad luck, facing misfortunes that seem almost unbelievable. By exploring these stories, we gain perspective on our own challenges and are invited to reconsider whether our bad days are truly as terrible as they seem. In 1912, over 1,500 people lost their lives when the Titanic sank after striking an iceberg. Among the survivors was Violet Jessup, who had previously survived the sinking of the RMS Olympic and would later survive the sinking of the HMHS Britannic. Jessup's extraordinary string of disasters illustrates how some people seem to be followed by misfortune. Yet her resilience and continued commitment to her work as a stewardess remind us that survival and perseverance can emerge from even the worst circumstances. Tsutomu Yamaguchi is perhaps the only person officially recognized as having survived both the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings in 1945. Despite enduring unimaginable trauma and loss, Yamaguchi spent his life advocating for peace. His ability to move forward and create meaning after such catastrophic events offers a powerful lesson in reframing hardship and finding purpose beyond suffering. Phineas Gage was a railroad worker in the 19th century who survived a severe brain injury when an iron rod was driven through his skull. Although he was forever changed physically and emotionally, Gage's story helps scientists understand the brain and its functions. His misfortune, while life-altering, contributed to advancements that benefit society today. Another extraordinary example of bad luck, paired with almost unbelievable survival, is the story of Frane Selak, a Croatian music teacher who is often called the world's luckiest unlucky man. Selak reportedly survived a series of bizarre and life-threatening accidents over several decades. A train crash into a river, a plane door malfunction that ejected him mid-flight, multiple car accidents, and a bus crash, among others. Despite these close brushes with death, Selak escaped each incident with only minor injuries. In a twist of fate, he later won the lottery, underscoring both the unpredictability of life and the resilience that can emerge from adversity. His tale reminds us how fortune and misfortune can be intertwined, and how surviving hardship can sometimes lead to unexpected blessings. These stories highlight that misfortune can strike anyone, sometimes with devastating consequences. Yet history is filled with examples of individuals who faced adversity and found ways to endure, adapt, and even inspire others. The next time you encounter a setback like a missed deadline, a canceled plan, or a difficult conversation, consider the broader context. Is your bad day truly so horrible? Or is it an opportunity to practice resilience, gratitude, and perspective? By reflecting on the lives of those who faced extraordinary challenges, we may find that our own struggles, while valid, are not insurmountable. In the spirit of looking at those in history who have had far worse days, let us remember that life's difficulties can motivate us to live more intentionally, appreciate what we have, and respond to adversity with courage and grace. And who knows, that bad day you are having may just end up with a win.